Hello and welcome to Financial Intelligence. In this video, I want to talk about my journey to become a real estate investor. I have always been interested in investing in stocks and ETFs, but up until now, I have not invested in real estate rental properties. Recently, I've decided to diversify my investment portfolio and therefore set out to learn more about rental properties. I have also decided to document my journey and my learnings in my videos. A disclaimer before I get started. Note that I am a rookie real estate investor and I am learning as I go. In my opinion, this is a big plus because it'll make my videos more realistic. I'm sharing this information on my YouTube channel for people who are also on the same boat and might be interested in learning more about real estate investment. I have learned a lot in the past 2 months and I'm going to cover the different topics in a structured way. In this video, I want to talk about the 3 key reasons why I've decided to invest in real estate. If you like the type of content that I provide, subscribe to this channel and give this video a thumbs up and also hit the notification bell so that you won't miss any of my future videos. Reason number 1, creating passive income. I have always been interested in creating passive income streams, and I think that this is the cornerstone of financial freedom. My definition of financial freedom is to have enough income generating assets so that I don't have to work anymore and exchange my time for money at my job. Therefore, I am planning to have my investments and assets working for me while I can spend my time on my hobbies and other interesting projects. So I have been doing a lot of research on ways to generate passive income. After doing much research, I've realized that real estate investing is one of the most popular ways of generating passive income. It comes up pretty much at the top of any list that I have encountered on the internet. It is also more accessible, in my opinion, compared to other forms of passive income. For example, some other ways of creating passive income that people talk about are investing in dividend-paying stocks or selling e-products such as courses online. However, what I have found is that in order to start an online business, you need to have a decent amount of traffic to your website. This is something that takes a while to build, and a website is not going to generate income right away. On the other hand, investing in dividend-paying stocks requires more capital than investing in real estate properties in order to generate the same amount of passive income in general. Therefore, I have decided to explore investing in rental properties to start creating some passive income. Reason number 2, inflation hedge. I have created a couple of videos in the past explaining why inflation is one of the serious challenges to investors in the coming years. I've also talked about how the government has created a lot of inflation by printing money and is understating inflation levels. You can check out my previous videos, which I will link up here. When it comes to inflation hedge, meaning protecting your assets against inflation, the options are pretty limited. You can check out my other video where I talked about different inflation hedges, which I will link up here. As I have discussed in that video, one of the best options to preserve the value of your investments in an inflationary environment is to invest in real estate. You might wonder why real estate investing is a good inflation hedge, and the answer is pretty simple. When buying a rental investment property, you are borrowing money at a fixed interest rate. Therefore, you are going to make mortgage payments which are going to be fixed over the lifetime of the investment. In the meantime, the rental income that you are going to be generating is going to go up with inflation. Therefore, in a couple of years from now, when inflation has picked up, you can charge your tenants higher amounts accordingly. In summary, real estate investment properties are good inflation hedges because the income they generate is going to go up with inflation, but the costs are going to stay pretty much flat over time. Therefore, real estate investors are going to be better protected from higher inflation in the future. Reason number 3, diversification. I believe in not putting all my eggs in one basket. I have been concerned that almost all my investments were in stocks and ETFs. As you know, recently the stock market has been super hot and has been going higher and higher, which is a good thing. However, this rapid upward trend made me think that maybe I need to diversify some of my holdings so that I'm not 100% dependent on the stock market in case there's a sudden correction or even a reversal in the stock market trend. Therefore, I have decided to consider other types of assets to add to my portfolio. As I mentioned before, I have been doing a lot of research on different investment alternatives. Considering the fact that I am worried about inflation, the best option for diversifying my portfolio was to focus on real estate investing. I hope that you like this video. I'm going to share with you my learnings and my journey toward becoming a real estate investor in a structured way in my future videos. If you like this content, consider subscribing to this channel and give this video a thumbs up, and also hit the notification bell so that you won't miss any of my future videos. Thank you and take care.